Welcome everyone. Here's another one of those knockoffs that you're going to get. And of course, it is American week, and which means you're going to get some of the worst garbage that you can possibly think that's about as American as Indonesia. Or I should say Iran. Okay, so they call their line here, particularly in the Lidl Supermarket, is called McCanny. Isn't that interesting? American way of what? And of course, this is supposed to be their typical crack up of against McDonald's, like McDonald's is American. Now, here's the typical. It says cream mini kitchen cakes, milk cream. Of course, that's a total misunderstanding. They don't know what they're talking about. They're trying, of course. These are Twinkies. These are Twinkie knockoffs. And let's see what they have in here. 33% of that cream, which basically is nothing more than sugar and oil. And then, of course, we get into their what they stick that cream in, which is your typical lots of... And all those people that think that they don't use fruit syrup here it is, baby dolls. Fruit syrup. Corn, that's basically fruit syrup, the high fructose syrup you see everywhere. Oils, all sorts of chemicals. As usual, you don't really see too many. I don't see it on here. Any artificial colors. It's the only thing they don't add, because generally this stuff, of course, is shipped around the world, and this is a copy product. This is a Twinkie ripoff, of course. So let's take a look at this masterpiece of goofballness. Let's take this out, and let's take a look at them. So here's the package. You know, they have all sorts of things they call American that aren't even near, because, of course, they won't import anything. You can't get any American products in Germany whatsoever. You have to, you can't import them. You can set up a film here, or I should say a firm or company, and set it up. So let's look at this again. You can see what it looks like. They're individually wrapped. How much of these are there? 8. There's 8 of them. And I don't remember how much there were. They were reasonably priced. You can buy Twinkies on Amazon here, of course. They're very expensive, like you can buy anything here. And generally, if you buy a can of soda or something else on Amazon, you're looking at about $2. A box of Lucky Charms is about $12 on Amazon. And of course, sometimes you can get the bad knockoffs, and let's test this one out. Well, I've had Twinkies here that I've ordered from Amazon that are made in America, which are Twinkies, and they've never really been my favorite food, but you know, Twinkies are Twinkies, they're good. So this is what they look like. You can see the outside again. Usually Twinkies are nice, much more whitish, etc. You can see the inside cake here. And let's take a taste of this. Of course, they're not filled well. I didn't get any of the cream there. Let's get a piece with some cream in it. So, this is a typical German little cake that you can get in many different ways in Germany. I guess we would call all of this as a kind of a sponge cake. It doesn't taste very milky. It certainly doesn't taste vanilla, and it doesn't. You can see how you can't even see the filling here. This is a way that they, of course, save money. Where is the filling? It's all that engineering that's so advanced. So the whole idea is that this is just a little cake. They've tried to rip people off, and basically it's kind of insulting of how they put together what they call American here. And you can see on the package, they show that nice cream Twinkie looking filling. As you see, not a dish. So this is just a little a little cake in a package. It's pretty low quality. The taste is all pretty bad. I mean, it tastes like a sweet little cake. So, like everything in the world, depends on what you're getting. You have to judge it against what is out there. But certainly as a Twinkie, this is a complete failure. It's a crumbly piece of mess. There's no stuff inside. I guess that would cost a couple of pennies more. So this is your typical nonsense you get overseas, particularly from those stores. And remember, Lidl's in the United States. Maybe you can find this crap for yourself. They also have lots of other crap you can find. Lidl, Aldi, and of course Trader Joe's, which has always been kind of a favorite of mine, started by an American that was bought by the Aldi company. But remember, when you're shopping at Trader Joe's, you're all giving money directly into these people. Something I don't recommend any longer. So here it is, another fraud. And if you were to do this to German products, they would probably sue you. But of course, since it's an American product, you are sucker, American, you do nothing. You stop bullet for me. So this is the same old nonsense that we run into all over the world, and it's pretty insulting that these things. The same thing with Oreos that are copied. And of course, Oreos is now owned by I believe it's a Belgian company. They're now made in Spain and Mexico. Just in the American tradition. We do love to give all our stuff away. So with that, I hope people enjoyed this little rip-off of your food and the insulting garbage that they sell and then want to put the American way on it. Americans have great food, trash food like everything else. Certainly, everything in the world is American culture, from t-shirts to hats to music to films. Everybody else is trying to keep up from us. Or what should I say? Ripping America off. So, I hope you enjoyed this. More blasts from the well-respected overseas. We love you, Americans. Give us money.